Michael, would you like a naughty dance?
How much?
For you? 40?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of On Par with Parish. I am your host, Parish Hodges, and today I have a very special guest calling in from the UK, actress, writer, filmmaker, and casting director, Candice Edwards Marchrones.
Yeah. Hi.
Cool.
I'm great. I'm enjoying the miserable UK weather.
What's it like there?
It's well, today it's sunny, but it's been raining a lot since I got here. So typical English weather.
Oh, well, I guess it's not too bad. It could be worse,
Yeah.
right?
It could be worse.
So tell us about your film, Naked Ambition.
Yeah, well, Naked Ambition is almost like an autobiographical film about an actress who has to strip to survive, and she keeps getting all these roadblocks in her way, and she really just wants to be in the theater, and she tries to make it work and gets a bit distracted by men who abuse her at the club, and then she's able to turn it around and make a dream come true. So that's all I'll say for now. You'll have to watch it to find out the end.
I actually watched it, and I must say, to be an independent film, it was done so well.
Oh, thank you.
I've seen quite a few independent films, and yours was just like the cinematography, the acting, everything was just on point.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I know I'm not gonna give too much away, but I will say it was good. I will say that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So this film is based on your past, right?
Parts of it, yeah, parts of it.
So what kind of made you switch from, what you were doing to becoming a filmmaker?
So, well, first of all, I'm an actress. So I came over from England to act in America, and it's very hard to get cast in things because there's not a lot of roles that are, catered for me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to write my own film and make it so that I have a reel to show to help me get more work. So that was kind of the main basis of doing this film.
So when you came from the UK to the US, I know it had to be a big culture shock. So,
oh yeah.
What was the most difficult thing for you coming from the UK to the US?
The most hard thing, because I live in New York City, in New York there's always a constant hustle. Everybody's trying to hustle to get what they want, and you just have to be very careful, because I was so sweet and so naive, and then you get taken advantage of, so I really had to stop being so sweet.
Yeah, they say New Yorkers are rude. Is that true?
I wouldn't say rude, I would say to the point. They don't waste any time dancing around what they actually want to say. And that can appear rude to some people, but I prefer that line of communication so nobody misunderstands. Yeah.
So with this movie, telling your story, do you ever feel like you're being too vulnerable, or are you glad, you get a chance to tell it through film?
Well, it was very vulnerable for me to write this subject matter because, it's very personal, and for years I didn't tell anybody. So that was a very vulnerable thing for me to do. And it was kind of like, okay, once I put this film out, everybody's going to know, because everyone's going to know, oh, you write what you know. So that was really hard. But I was like, okay, well, then it's off my shoulders then. And I don't have to hide anymore. And, you know, I want to be taken as a serious filmmaker. And I feel like even with the topic, you can see that I'm a serious filmmaker by what I produce. So that was really my main goal.
So not only are you an actress and writer, you are also a casting director, and you have your own agency. Is it CEM or SIM? CEM?
It's CEM, and that's from my initials for my name. CEM. Yeah.
CEM casting. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I started working for a big consultation firm who do videos for other firms, and they needed help with casting. So I said, I'll help. And then we were doing a lot of content that was a lot of studies about Black Hollywood. And the most big thing that I casted was Oprah and a bunch of other people wanted to do a study about how many Black people are in Hollywood in terms of on-screen and off-screen as well. So they did a video to go along with the study, and I helped cast that, which was really fun. So then it kind of turned into this whole like diversity thing as well, you know, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because I am a woman of color myself, I'm mixed race, I'm Black and white. I thought, oh, well, I'd be a great person to kind of cater my casting to help people who don't have the same opportunities as other people, you know, minorities and people with disabilities. So yeah, then it turned into this whole thing. And then the next minute I'm casting an in-flight Delta commercial. And they, you know, they were kind of like, hey, you know, we're just using old footage, but our old footage is very white. So, and we saw your website and we like what you do. We'd like to hire you and bring some color into it. So I was like, great, you know, and it just kind of stemmed from there. Yeah.
I think it's very important. I think it's very good that, you know, that you want to focus on minorities and not just people of color, but also people with disabilities and stuff like that. Because, you know, I'm a minority, I'm a Black woman, and, you know, as a child, I didn't see many people who looked like me on television. Even now, I still see, I see a few, but not that many, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
What you're doing is great.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, you got to kind of make people say, hey, why don't you have this person instead? You know, and just make suggestions and try and push it a little bit, you know, for them to open their minds, you know, because normal casting is white, heterosexual, and, you know, we got to make those changes.
Yeah, like I'm just as excited when I see like a trans person, a deaf person, a person with a wheelchair. Like that makes me so happy. And a lot of people don't really understand why we need that, but I understand why we need that. So
we need it because, you know, we need to see ourselves on TV, you know, to identify and help us say, oh, I could do that, and learn about their storylines too, especially like disabled people. Like, you know, they need to see their stories. What happens when they fall in love, you know, and they have to be intimate. And like, if they don't see those storylines, then, you know, it's we have to really open the doors to everybody. Yeah.
So back to your film, Naked Ambition. This has been in a lot of festivals.
Yes.
And it has won a ton of awards.
Yes.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed, or are you just going with the flow?
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. It was because I actually submitted to the film at the beginning of 2020, and then COVID happened, so I didn't get to go to a lot of these festivals and network the way I wanted to. So yeah, I mean, you know, I won some awards, got some awards, but it's not the same as going, and that's really why I released my film online for free, so I could really get the audience that it deserves, you know. Yeah.
So, okay, getting your film into the festivals, I know COVID, but besides that, was it difficult?
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like I submitted to about 100 festivals, and, you know, each festival can cost anywhere from like $20 to $150. So it's it's very expensive, which is also part of the, you know, the diversity thing, because like a lot of people can't afford that, you know. So in that sense, it's hard because there's only so much money I can give to get into the festivals. But yeah, like, so out of the probably 100 odd, I got selected for like 19 festivals, which is nice, you know. I didn't get into any of the big ones I wanted to get into, but I have to remember, you know, the subject matter, and it also had nudity. You know, people have to take that into consideration. It's, you know, it's not very American to be fully nude, so.
It's not?
No, not in short films. They have to be careful what they show. So
I was gonna say, like, I've seen a lot of nude Americans in the
but that's on TV. That's on TV though. TV and film, like, but it's different when like independent film and film festivals, you know, because they have to be careful who else, maybe if there's a kids film in the showing, you know, so it has to be, so. But Americans aren't as open as they think.
I just learned something new. Oh my God.
Yeah, America, in terms of like entertainment, they'd much rather show violence and blood and all those horrible things than nudity, which is something very natural, you know, and a lot of the rest of the world are a lot more open to sexuality and those things. So yeah, America's still very kind of like, I forget the word. I forget the word, but yeah, they're very conservative when it comes to like the body and nudity. So yeah.
Oh my God. So like I said earlier, this film, it was good. It was really good.
Thank you. Well, it's my first one, so I know I have plenty of space to improve, but you know, it's a great stepping stone for me to do other films, you know?
For your first one, that was actually really good. Like, I was just blown away by the cinematography. Like, it just looked like a real movie. I mean, it's a real movie.
Yeah.
Some independent films, it doesn't look as good as yours, is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Yours looks very professional.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a really good director. She's a female director called Mai Iskander, and kind of she'd already done advertisements for Apple, and she had a documentary that won lots of awards, so she was already very experienced. So when she came on, she said, "Oh, I have an amazing cinema photographer," and then she brought him on, and he was like, "Oh, I have a great producer." And he brought her on, and then we're like, oh, we have someone great to color. So, you know, it's really about who you know, because I didn't know any of these people. So yeah, I was really able to socialize with those people and get them on board with this project.
So would you be willing to turn it into like a full-length movie or make it a TV series?
Yeah, I've written a script for a pilot for a TV show. So yeah, and I think I need to revisit it because I haven't worked on it for a while, but I have a finished pilot. So if anybody's interested, let me know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but it'll cost a lot of money to do a pilot, a lot of money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
HBO or Stars, if this reaches you.
Exactly. I know.
Yeah, I can definitely see it on one of those channels.
Yeah, did you watch P-Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, mine could be a show just like that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Good. And everybody loves P-Valley.
I love P-Valley. It's hilarious.
I know. It's good. It's so good. I cannot wait until it comes back.
Yes.
So are you currently working on any other films?
Well, yeah, my friend is writing a film called Bedford Stye, and I think I'm going to executive produce that. So I'm just helping him with the script right now, get it to a place where we can shoot and film it. So that's that's also about a white guy who's keeps messing up, and he's a little bit racist, and he's like, there's like a moral of the story. And I was very excited when I read the script, and I was like, oh, it reminded me a little bit of Get Out.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I'm helping my friend with that, and hopefully we can put something together to make a nice short.
In Bedford-Stuyvesant, that's a neighborhood in New York, right?
Yes, yeah, it's in Brooklyn. Yeah.
A little bit about New York City.
Yeah,
Yeah. So for those who would like to see your film, where can they find it?
They can find it on Vimeo. I don't know if you can post a link with this video, but if you Google Naked Ambition on Vimeo, you should be able to find it. We have to make sure the mature tab is off because it has a mature content. Make sure that tab is off, and then you should be able to find it.
Okay. And for those who want to keep up with you and whatever else you may be working on, how to keep up with you, like what's your social media, your website?
Yeah. They can find me on CEM Casting on Instagram and Facebook, or they could find me on Naked Ambition Film on Instagram and Facebook too. So yeah, you can follow me on the film's social media, Naked Ambition Film.
Now, I thought you were also a model, because when I saw your pictures and then I saw your body in the movie, I was like, okay, she's a model.
Oh, thank you. I did used to.
No, when you said you weren't, I was like, you have to
Not
be
anymore.
a model.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you are great at acting. So
thank you so much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So do you have like a dream role that you want to play?
I think that was my dream role. I was able to make it and really make it my own. But I want to be in a TV show, Netflix show on HBO. That would be really cool.
I like the fact that you didn't go out and audition hoping to land your dream role. You made it yourself.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Be creative.
Yes, and hopefully that will be an inspiration to other people who want to get into acting or whatever they want to get into.
Yeah, whatever dream you have, you gotta sacrifice and you work hard and you'll get it.
Yeah. So do you have any last words, or is there anything else you would like to add?
No, just check my film out and comment on it and let me know what you think about it. I'd really appreciate that.